to introduce us to our 5D media meditation event. Welcome to all you amazing beacons of light, and welcome to our first, but perhaps not our last, 5D Global Meditation event. So welcome Bob, Brian, Judy, Matthew. Anybody else we have on here?
Nope.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Lisa.
I was still muted. Hi. Hi.
Hello, Lisa.
Matthew.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Judy.
Hey, Matt.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Hi, Matt.
Welcome, everybody in the chat room. I was going to use Dee's intro, but, you know, we already had that show, the F show. So, we are essentially just going to hand this over. And now I realise that Blog Talk has been having issues. If for any reason we have technical problems and you guys can't hear us or we drop out, I'll be recording this at my end, and this is going to happen one way or the other. And it'll get put out there. So, Bob, we're pretty much going to hand this over to you, darling.
Oh, boy. Okay. We are ready. If everyone can just find a place, whether it be your sitting chair or your lounge chair, your bed or your stool, a place that you can relax and forget all that is pressures and stresses of the day. Focus to just breathe. And with each breath, you are releasing the stresses, the worries and cares, the fears and angst, and all the things that hold you back from simply being. In each breath, feel the energy flow through you, invigorating your heart, pulsating with life, love, and light. Yes, in this space, in this silent stillness, we are connecting one to another. It is in this space that we will take a journey together. A journey that began many millennia ago. A journey that we are now ending now. It was a journey into separation. An experience of who we are through who we are not. An experience of contrast that has been so long. An experience that led to what some would call isolation, loneliness, contrast, and duality. We want to connect now with our beginnings, for the earth wished to join us in this global doing. For it too remembers the time when we were here all together in this place. It remembers the journey of separation. It remembers the pain. It remembers the suffering. It remembers the calling out. Help us. And today, We are journeying to release this past. For in our journey we have discovered something that we are reluctant to accept, only just beginning to accept now. An acceptance of our own true selves, a knowing of who we truly are. Many of you have looked up to the skies, and you have seen the heavens and the magnificence of the galaxies, the stars, and the universe. And I tell you that those were put there as reminders of what it is you can do. Many of you will find it hard to believe that it is you who have done this. That when you look upon the skies and you look upon creation, that you are seeing your own handiwork. We placed it there for you so that you would know of your own true greatness. But in the separation, you have lost that remembrance. You have forgotten your own handiwork. And you knew that whoever it was that placed that there must be so great, so awe-inspiring, so filled of love and wonder, so beyond your comprehension. But yet I tell you, it was you all along. When you think back through history of all the wars and anguish, understand that you are dreaming of yourself as your own ancestors. It was you who was there, who did all of those things. It was you who was there who forged that journey. It was you who was here now as we close this journey. Understand that all that is absolute, is within you. When you look at the greatness of the heavens, you need no more than to look inside yourself and see that same greatness there. It is in your cells. It is in your DNA. Wondrous it is, and magical. And it is that power that we invoke now. Feel it in every breath you take. Feel it in every pulsating beat of your heart. Feel it in the empty space, in the molecules between, in the particles that make up the dust and the air. Feel it all around you, everywhere. The presence of the absolute. For today, we will show you who you truly are. Many of you have been seeing the troubles, the worries of the hungry ones, the ones who are sitting in anguish and suffering. And your heart goes out to those, the mother who cannot feed their children, and the father who cannot care for those who loves. And your heart goes out to those who are suffering in war-torn countries, who are crying out for peace. But they are with us now too. Your hearts of compassion go out into the offices of those who you call the powers that be, who are sitting there now wondering why. What is happening? What is happening to me? Who are in fear of what they don't understand. And many of you are seeing visions of what it is that can be. You are seeing visions of community all living in unity, where there is no more hunger and there is no more war, where there is no more suffering, where there is beauty all around. You are seeing the network of people working together in unison, in oneness of intent. You are seeing a world of the future that you envision, and you are seeing a world of abundance and peace, prosperity and love. And when I tell you that you are receiving these visions from yourselves, from your future selves, you are receiving these visions so that you will know that you have already made it. You have already discovered your absolute power, that you are transcending time and space in this moment right now, in your dreams. You are receiving messages from yourself that tell you, I have made it, so you shall make it. But you don't understand how. It will happen in this moment. In the moment that you understand that a man, a human being, can speak with the voice and the authority of the prime creator himself. When you can speak with conviction, without doubt, without fear. When you know absolutely who you are, that it is you who have created all of this. When you can say without shame in the streets before your fellow man, I am God Almighty. And so are you. When it is no longer crazy to say such words, to make such claims, so shall it be. For the knowledge of the Absolute has always dwelt within you. For you have always known of this greatness that you dream of. Dare you claim it for yourself? I know many of you are ready. I feel your presence now. And I ask you to join me with the earth, for she too is ready. She too is ready to birth this. She too is ready to join in this intention. To send out the absolute word that it is done. No more shall we allow the pain and suffering to hold sway over those who choose freedom. No more shall we allow the heartache and sorrow of those who have not to serve those who have. No more shall we allow the separation and division of our brothers and sisters through religion, through ideals, through beliefs. No more shall they be allowed to take away that which is our inheritance, our absolute creative power. We claim that in the here and now for all of those who are ready to participate in this great doing. We send out our intention, our absolute word, that no more shall this paradigm that has led to separation be allowed to hold sway. We shall send out a wave of compassion, a wave of transfiguration that shall transform all those who touch this energy into the absolute knowing of who they are, into the absolute awakening of their true power. And until that time, we will hold them in compassion. And until that time, we will hold them in comfort. And we bring forth the absolute technology within ourselves so that we may have and we may share the absolute with all we touch. and understand that it is incontrovertible, it is incorruptible, that those words that go forth from our mouth shall not return to us without having accomplished its purpose. It shall circle the globe and infuse the very light, the very air, the very dust, the very ground. And it shall be. For it is already done from our future selves. They are giving us the knowledge. And so it is.
Thank you. Well, it's clearing our throats. It's interesting. That was powerful, Bob. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I was getting distracted. Phone calls were coming in right towards the end.
I was wondering about that. Just slightly. I'm like, that was an interesting add to the music. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, this will get posted on the 5D Media website. Go back and revisit it as often as you like. Share it with as many people as you like. It's time. We're doing this. We're doing it now.
Wow, that was amazing, bro. Thank you.
This is happening right here, right now.
It really is. You can feel it, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We've all been locked out of the chat. Well, at least I've been locked out of the chat room, so I have no idea what's going on in there.
Yes, lost half of it in the middle. So apparently it dropped out. It's still connected and it is beautiful.
Some people were still connected. So we'll let everybody know that the recording will be everything, all of it. So we'll get that up on all the blogs.
Yeah, people can't hear anything.
ASAP.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you, everyone. Those who participated here live, those who will in the future. It's all here live. It's all here now, so it doesn't matter. Thank you to the panel. It was wonderful. And I look forward to how this to observing how all of this unfolds.
Are we going to continue this every Friday?
You know, there was a lot of information that I downloaded today, and all of it had to deal with the absolute technology, because that's really what is in the highest good for all. But the absolute technology is quite simple. Your thoughts create reality, and you already know this. The problem is that we don't believe that we're God. We're so afraid to take claim. We always want to belittle ourselves and say that, I'm just a messenger and I'm just a channel. Mm-hmm. What it requires is absolute conviction. And the messages that we've been receiving, the dreams that we've been having, the reason why we've been having these dreams, and the reason why we've been having these visions is because they're all coming from the same place. They're all coming from that new earth. Because imagine if you had the ability to transcend space and time. Would you not send a message back to your past self?
Of course, you would.
To help along the way, to show them, to give them messages, to get out, to show them the bridging step? Of course you would. So everything that you're receiving is coming from your future self. They're coming from your future self as reminders to what it is that you're doing right now and where it's leading to. So the fact that many of us are seeing visions of a peaceful world where we are manifesting things with our thoughts, people were, everybody who's called me and says, I've seen dreams of you walking. I know that this is possible now because I've already done it. I wouldn't be receiving that information if I hadn't. And I told Lisa, it's much like in the movie Harry Potter, when he was dying on the riverbed and all the Dementors were impinging upon him, and he was, looking for some hope, and he looked and he saw who he thought was his father take out his wand and chase them all away. But when he went back in time, he realized it was himself. And because he realized that he had already done it, he knew he could do it. And so he did it. All of the things that we see in the universe, all the things that we're discovering, we're saying, oh, wow, it's so great, it's so amazing. We put those there as reminders of what it is that we're capable of doing.
That's beautiful. Makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
I love what you said. And it hit home so deeply the minute you said it. The reason why we are stymied is because we're not believing that we're God. And we are. We say it. We know it on some level. But we have to be it. We have to know that we are it. We have to know that all is it. And that through our eyes, through our beingness, it is God. We are creating creation.
Yeah. And it's that simple. A lot of people believe that they have the power to create, but it takes time. A lot of people are in the belief that, oh, nobody can understand this right away. It's going to take generations. Well, that belief can become reality if you wish it.
Sure.
Right? A lot of people believe that it can happen in a flash, instantaneous reconnection, and that can happen if you believe it. What it is that, we have to decide for ourselves what it is that we truly wish. We keep asking for what is the highest good of all, but we don't understand what that is because we're afraid to believe it. We're afraid to believe in our own true power. And it's been said lots and lots of times, we keep externalizing even what we see as galactics. They're only you because you keep putting your power in something greater than yourselves, a higher civilization. You are manifesting them. But it's all you.
This is so profound.
I'm so moved I have nothing to add for once. You're going to get nothing out of me.
That is so incredibly important to hear, to feel.
And that is the absolute technology. Scientists will eventually discover, and they already are, unlocking how the mechanics of it works. But understand, you don't need to know how a combustion engine works in order to drive a car from point A to point B. You can if you wish. But all you have to do is trust the technology. It's already there. It's already done. You know that you can do it because you're dreaming of doing it.
Bob, thank you, man. Again.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you want to add, Bob, before we sign off?
I could hear you. I could listen to you talk for hours, so please don't hold back.
No, I think that, what we're doing tonight, I think there'll be many more doings as we sync up, but I think what we're doing tonight is taking control of that which we've placed outside of ourselves. Tonight we are claiming our true creative power in absolute conviction, because it is not blasphemous to claim yourself as God.
Right. I want to say namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Whew. Yeah, needed this, and I'm so in gratitude for this.
Yes. Me too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bob. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for for being the me that did it.
And that's another thing. I've been recognizing that, Judy, that you are the version of me. Had I been born wherever it was that you were born, under the circumstances that you were born under, in the gender that you were born under, with the family that you were born in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are that version of me.
Yeah, I hear you.
As is Lisa is the version of me had I been born in her circumstance.
Exactly.
We are all versions of each other. Therefore, we are everything. We represent everything that there is, from the motherless,
God, I've got
child
chills everywhere.
to the powers that be. We are all of that. We are that version of ourselves.
That is such a profound statement, Bob. That is so important.
We're looking at ourselves in every aspect. And now we get to choose from all of these different perspectives. Even from the future ones, because we're getting that too.
I just love to add something in here. I'm feeling intuitively guided. I was wondering if we could we just take a moment and visualize this planet surrounded and connected with an infinite stream of unconditional love and pure light energy. If we could hold that thought, visualize this planet in unity.
And do it with absolute conviction. To know that what you've done and the intent that you've put forth will have results. Don't wait for something else to happen outside of yourself. Accept that it is in line with your intention. Whatever it is that follows is your intention fulfilling its purpose. Don't question it. Don't doubt it. Understand it. Know it. Absolutely.
And so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
So it is.
I love you all.
I love you all.
Much love to everyone.
Thank you, Matthew. And thank you, Bob. That was both perfect. Absolutely perfect. As all is. It's just up to us to decide to experience that part.
All right. So, are we going to close it up for tonight? Hold that intention. Let that sink in, because it's working, even if it's not in this moment. You know, there's only the present moment. So this continues as we go along in our own lives. It's integrating.
And when you do this with other people, like we're doing this as a group meditation, you oh my God, you don't understand how powerful it is. This what we're doing tonight is an exercise and a demonstration of the absolute technology. And if we believe it enough, tomorrow morning we can awaken to a new world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this out there, and so the people that weren't able to join us right now can enjoy it and share it. And everybody that's listening, go to the blogs and share it, because I mean, talk about a crucial message to get out right now. This so resonates in absolute truth. And Bob, on behalf of everybody that's going to listen to this, a big bear hug, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, big group hug, everybody.
Thank you.
Big group hug.
Virtual group hug, everyone. Get over here. Get in here.
Alright, guys. We will get this up as soon as possible. Thank you, everyone.
Are we going to do this every week?
Thank you, everyone.
Is that what
we can?
I think that would be so powerful. something. I think there's a way of Bob, obviously a lot of this lies on your shoulders, but it doesn't have to. Other people can step in as well. But, I think that this is something that is just so incredibly powerful, and how beautiful to be able to share this space with this kind of depth.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm in, and
I'm
because
all
I
in.
think there'll be more information next week. It'll continue to evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
All of you
everyone. We
amazing
love you
people.
all.
Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Bye, and thank you for letting me step in on this. I'd love it. Thank you. Love you, Lisa. Love you,
Welcome.
everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye.